Well, oops, I went over my time, but the papal blessing on your imperial rule is allowing the papal state to intervene in church matters within your realm. This is what I was talking about earlier. You could say, let the Pope have his way. Our prestige goes down by 100, or 108 rather. We get 25% piety. Oh, we get a 25-point piety boost. Change relations with the papal state by 50 points. We institute church supremacy. Or we could say, try to reach a compromise. We lose about half as much, exactly half as much prestige. A 60% chance of nothing happening, a 30% chance of getting church supremacy, and a 10% chance we get excommunicated. Well, that's not good. You could say, tell the Pope he has no authority within your realm. We lose the same amount of piety, or we gain 108 prestige. We lose 50 piety. Our papal state relations go down by 100. We institute regal supremacy. Right now we're in ecclesiastical balance, I believe. And we could say, tell the Pope he has no authority in your realm, and we get excommunicated. We're not going to do that. We're going to let the Pope have his way. If anything, it'll help us convert provinces. So, I don't think we have any Muslim provinces. Maybe Tunis? No. But it might help convert some of these guys' provinces. These guys having a little bit of trouble. We'll eventually take him over again. Just kind of waiting until the area is more firmly Christian before bothering to do it. Hopefully the Pope does his business and stuff. We did lose a little bit of money, a little bit of troops, but we should be able to more than handle pretty much anyone in the region except maybe the Turks. And we probably can deal with them too. Okay, Venice is definitely winning over here. So we'll probably just end up getting a white peace out of this, which is, you know, it's better than Venice getting a bunch of provinces, but they could get a bunch of provinces. Hopefully what happens is that the Tlemcens start beating them. So, anyway, what I was originally going to do is take away this guy's... See, he's back up to 100% loyalty. And we're going to revoke his count title. Again, if he breaks off, then we will declare war on him, and I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, so yeah, he gave it up. So now what we're going to do, because we are probably at, I think it's 8.7, we are going to take this Duke title and give it to someone. Let's see if we have any living brothers who don't have any lands. Caradeg, Michael. I don't think Caradeg. Yeah. Okay. He's pretty good. And he's got a son, so that's good. Grant title. I wish this only showed people, like, you could put filters and stuff. Early in the game, you don't have enough people. Later in the game, you have too many people. So, it's Caradeg. There he is. We're going to make him the Count of Pelusia. Should be at the bottom. Okay. Let run. Okay. And then we'll give him the Duke of Damietta. Now he's the Duke of Damietta. Almost positive these guys will, or at least this one will become, no, because they're none of them are actually Damietta provinces. Good, I won't have that problem. I just thought about it that it's like, wait a minute, I shouldn't give him the Duke title until these guys will sort of run and see if it happens. Yeah, see, they don't become his vassals, because if he was their natural overlord, i.e. they were part of the Damietta Duchy, they might become his vassals anyway. So now what we need to do is, see, these are our direct vassals now, so we can check our reputation. Point 3. I'll let it run for a month, or 3 days, as it were, and then take one of these guys' province away. What I want to do eventually is get it to the point where none of these French. Oh, this guy's Breton, and his kids are Breton, but he's still not of our family line. I was thinking. Yeah, get all these French bastards out, and make sure that the current line controls all of the Egyptian Empire. Okay, no change in my reputation, but they're up to a decent amount of loyalty. Who's the most loyal? This guy. He's suicidal, though. Not that that matters. Let's pick the suicidal guy. Just for Schadenfreude. Yeah, revoke his title. I let it run for an extra month just because I missed it, so I decided, yeah, I'll just let it go. So, Sarika. Actually, let's give that to Cairo, because it's actually part of Cairo. And then he'll be a three province guy. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Just because, like I said, I don't like having to... it's not part of Nubia, so I don't really care. He can have as many Cairo provinces as I can give him. I actually want them to have as many of their natural overlord provinces, simply because it makes it easier for them to hold them, rather than other provinces. When they like create vassals in the provinces, they're more likely to be loyal to them than if he made one of this *1 title. Like these guys, I think I've already had a war with this guy, but I think that was just kind of a... Oh, that was because he was a bishopric. That I understand. So reputation should be back down to... Oh, it's at 0.5. Yeah, I took a title away. Any case, that's what we're going to look at. We're going to do that. I don't think I really need to demonstrate doing the rest of these. If anything interesting happens when I do that. But I'll do it off screen and kind of show the results of it at the end. Excellent. Okay. Oh, she's really good, though. Oh, well. Event that lowers our reputation, so we can start even sooner. Obviously, we're going to let her go, because that's what we want. And find a new chancellor. Hopefully I got somebody that's at least 15. Oh, she'll work. Yeah, she's exactly the same. Only she's not blind. So, yeah. Oh, and I was cruel. Okay, so I lose... Yeah, that's great. I didn't realize it was actually cruel. That's even better. So really, we'll just keep an eye on things, and what our reputation at now. If it's at 0, I'll start doing it. Yeah, it's at 0. So I'll start taking stuff immediately. Okay, here we go. Jaffa Ascalon's getting angry at us, and this is what our money is for. Because he's rebellious and he's gaining loyalty slower than everybody else. I kind of figured this would happen with someone, so we'll send him a bunch of gold. You can tell my disloyal vassals because they have a lot of money. Like before I started taking his provinces, this guy over here had like 11,000 gold. So Sinai. So that's just one more, and then hopefully we don't have any of our other problems with losing provinces to succession. So we should have point 2. Oh, even better. So I'll let it run another month and take this one away. Then we should be at 0.6 or 7 after I give the province away. That's great. I don't know who Pedro is. It's probably just a... Yeah, okay. Oh. Why did so many people get it at once? I don't know. I'll find out. Oh! Haha! that wasn't pleasant. Okay. So let's give him Farama. And then shoot. Oh, Tripolitania. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Oh, let's deal with the Jaffa Ascalon. Most belligerent. Whatever. I don't feel like micromanaging it. Tripolitania. Oh, I know Alexandria's angered. some money. I dealt with them. Brittany needs a lot of money anyway, so I give him a lot of money. This one is Sarmacia. Some money. This one. Oops. Ultra Jordan. I'm gonna get this back soon. And I'll get this money back eventually. Sinai. Is this Sinai? It's Burning Bush. I just now noticed that. That's pretty cool. And Tunis. Okay. So that will take care of that. Our loyalty is at 0.4. We'll keep an eye on this situation over here and hope that Venice loses badly. Right now, they're pretty much neck and neck with the number of provinces captured, but the Tlemkins have a bunch of spread out provinces. They're probably unlikely to give up, but they might. So we'll just keep an eye on it, see how things work. And hope that they get control of it. So yeah. I noticed that amusingly named King Godfrey Hassan of England is at 15. We just got a girl from our dynasty that's married, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'll try to directly marry her to the king this time. She's not really closely related to us that I know of, but you know, just utilizing what we got. And here comes Venice. They got a bunch of guys now, like 14,000 guys. So it looks like this is the end of our little hopeful adventure with Venice. They have more than twice the guys that they got here, so it's unlikely that anything will happen except complete defeat for the Tlemkins. But it was nice while it lasted. All right, he's 16 now. Let's try. As you can see, a lot of time has passed. Nothing really happened. Let's try marrying her onto him, and she's now married to the King of England. Cool stuff. Basically, the Tlemkins have completely collapsed, and this is the last province that they directly control that I can see, that I've bothered to try to find anyway. So, yeah, we might get in this situation where Venice is huge again, and that would be bad. This is the opposite of what we wanted to happen. We wanted Venice to lose all of their provinces. Instead, they're probably going to gain 5 or 6 more, or a lot. All of these, they could gain all of them. Let's hope that doesn't happen. And see what goes on. The Duke of Jeff Ascalon has died, and so we've traded or I think it was the same guy. No, we've traded a rebellious one for a loyalist one. Let's see, this guy was rebellious. So that's really great. We'll just kind of look around and see if we got any other disloyal people. We're at -1 reputation. 0.1 reputation, so he's still rebellious, so we might deal with him. What I'm thinking of doing is taking away the stuff from the county of Tripolitania. They're rebellious. They're also not in our line, and they're just kind of stupid, and he gave away a province to this guy. So we'll deal with that. We'll probably split it up between Tunis and the Duchy of Tripolitania, just because, I don't know, I don't really care about this area all that much. It's not very good, except for Tunis itself, which I very highly prize. But I don't have any. I only have one Duke title, and that's the Duchy of Jerusalem.